So today we're gonna.
Your hands on fire.
Oh God, I got it. God, if you're anything like me, you hate cooking. And it's probably one of the reasons why I was overweight. Because if cooking feels like a war zone.
Jacob, it's on fire again, bro.
Oh shit. You just fall back on convenience. It's still smoking. I gotta clean this up. I'll see you guys at Costco. Instead of trying to eat perfectly, we're building a system. Protein keeps you full. Carbs give you energy and make the plan feel normal. Fats make meals satisfying so you're not hunting for snacks at night. This isn't about discipline, it's about consistency, because consistency is what actually makes weight loss work. All right, so this is for everybody who absolutely hates cooking and is still trying to lose weight. Today I'm finding 10 grocery items that turns into 21 meals. No recipes, no chef mode, no spending 2 hours in the kitchen like you're Gordon Ramsay.
Hey guys, we don't do filming inside the building.
We do not. Got it.
Just for like internet, TikTok, or
YouTube,
like
yeah, he's a social media influencer.
Yeah, copy. Yeah, we don't do it in here.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right.
Sorry about that, guys.
Even if we sign some type of waiver or anything like that?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Just corporate wide. You see some people getting a few, and then all of a sudden we see it, we have to stop it.
Okay.
Sorry about
Sam
that.
Stroh was pretty chill about it, man.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's all good.
And it's sad too because like the corporate part in Canada promotes it.
Well, we got kicked out of Costco, so now we're at Sam's Club. Let's go get that protein. All right, so this is the easiest, best protein on planet Earth. You can make multiple meals with this and it's cheap. Tastes super good. When I was heavier, I used to think eating healthy meant I was suffering, and this just proved me wrong immediately. Also, this smells like absolute happiness. This makes those stressful days at work pretty much disaster proof. Hitting calories from sauces and oils can sabotage otherwise good meals. That's why an air fryer is so nice. It eliminates those extra calories from cooking oils without sacrificing texture or taste. And low calorie sauces like G. Hughes or Melinda's are absolute game changers. You still get flavor without turning a good meal into a calorie bomb. High protein works best when add-ons are controlled, not eliminated. So the next one, we have Real Good Food Chicken, 23 grams of protein for 180 calories. I have this so much. And the thing is, it's just, you throw it in the air fryer right after you're done. It's very simplistic, very easy. Wanted some red meat in my diet, so I got some of this stuff. Holy crap, this stuff tastes fantastic. Again, you could throw this in the microwave, you could throw this in the air fryer. This stuff is super good. You don't need to just stick to this chicken and rice bowl crap. You could have this stuff. Rotation beats restriction. Boredom is one of the biggest reasons people quit their diet. Red meat is actually one of the most misunderstood foods when it comes to fat loss. Lean cuts of red meat are packed with iron, zinc, and B vitamins, which support energy levels, recovery, and hormone function, especially when you're dieting. Iron helps deliver oxygen to your muscles, which matters for energy and training performance. Zinc plays a role in metabolism and immune function. B vitamins help your body turn food into usable energy. When people feel drained on a diet, they're often missing these. Red meat is also extremely satiating. It takes longer to digest, which means you stay fuller longer and think about food less. That alone can reduce cravings and late night snacking. The problem isn't red meat, it's portions and preparation. Lean cuts, simple cooking, and pairing it with high volume foods is where people win. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I just really enjoy red meat. And liking your food makes sticking to your plan way easier. Build a rotation you could actually repeat. And speaking of repeatable, you could just throw this in the microwave and you could repeat this meal so many times. Things like this you could keep within your calories and yeah, you don't have to absolutely blow your diet. I know the easy thing to do is just go and grab some protein bars, protein drinks, something stupid simplistic, but that's something that you just can't do. You can, but you shouldn't. Things like this, like actual meat, actual food is something you should do because supplements like protein bars and protein drinks, it's a supplement. You shouldn't just have that 24/7. Most people don't fail because their plan is bad. They fail because it falls apart when motivation drops, time gets tight, or life gets messy. A plan only works if you can execute it on your worst days, not just the days when everything feels easy. That's why structure beats willpower every single time. When the food is simple, repeatable, and already there, you don't have to think, you just have to eat and move on. Okay, so the next protein I'm gonna get, it has a lot in common with me, and I don't know, can you guess? Can you guess what we have in common? Get your head out of the gutter. No, this has high freaking protein, easy to make, really simple. the stuff tastes good. And that's what I really care about. Does it taste good? Shrimp definitely makes you feel like that you're eating fancy, even though you're really not. The thing with shrimp, you're able to make a real meal quick, very simplistic, very easy. Yeah, you don't have to sacrifice that flavor that you would usually have to sacrifice. Shrimp is one of the most overlooked proteins during weight loss, and that's honestly a huge mistake. It's extremely high in protein, very low in calories, and digests easily, which makes it perfect for meals when you want to feel full without feeling heavy. Shrimp is also rich in iodine and selenium, which supports thyroid function and metabolism. Two things people rarely think about when they're dieting. Because it cooks fast and pairs easily with carbs and rice, shrimp becomes a game changer for quick, real meals instead of defaulting to snacks or protein bars. Easy, high protein options like this reduce impulsive decisions when hunger hits and help you stay consistent longer. Well, I just wanted to have a little break. Maybe a slice of pizza or a hot dog. Yeah, that sounds awesome. But in all seriousness, this is what basically people do on the weekends. You know, they do good all week, and then on the weekend, that's where they really mess up. But all right, let's go get the carbs. Next one is tortillas, the extreme wellness wraps. These are the best ones in my opinion. And honestly, with these or tortillas in general, you're able to make so many meals out of it. And an awesome thing about these is you could actually smack your employees with these if they're bad. HR, I'm joking. Only about the HR part. Carbs aren't the enemy. That's actually a critical part of sustainable fat loss. Carbohydrates are your body's preferred fuel source, especially for training, daily movement, and even brain function. When carbs are too low, energy drops, workouts suffer, and cravings tend to spike. Research consistently shows that diets including adequate carbohydrates improve adherence and long-term weight maintenance compared to extreme low-calorie approaches. Carbs also help you regulate stress hormones like cortisol and support leptin, which plays a huge role in appetite control. When carbs are eliminated completely, rebound becomes far more likely. Used correctly, carbs don't slow down fat loss. They make the plan livable enough to stick to. All right, let me show you the carb that takes zero brain power. Microwavable rice. This stuff is basically witchcraft, all right? I wish you just touch a few buttons and, you know, things just appear. I just wish something else would appear with a simple touch. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say that on YouTube though, but anyways, let's go get some fries. You're probably thinking, did he just say fries? Yes, fries. The thing with this kind of stuff, it tastes freaking good. And here's the thing, when you think of fries, you think you're gonna get overweight. That's not the case because most fries have a ton of oil. And if you just air fry this stuff, it's not that bad. I had this all the time when I was over 300 pounds. It's a go-to. Fries are one of the most misunderstood foods when it comes to weight loss. Potatoes themselves aren't the problem. They're actually one of the most satiating foods you can eat, meaning they help you feel full and naturally eat less. The issue is usually how fries are prepared. Deep frying adds a lot of extra oil and calories very quickly. When you air fry them, control a portion, and pair them with protein, fries can absolutely fit into a fat loss plan without derailing progress. This is the perfect example of why control beats perfection. A livable plan that includes foods you enjoy lasts way longer than a plan built on restriction. And this is usually where people think fats are the enemies too. Like, hey, if I eat fat or consume fat, I'm gonna get fat. That's not the case either. But fats is what actually makes meals satisfying, like you're not dieting all the time, but it's just choosing the right ones. Healthy fats matter because they're so easy to overeat, but avocados are very good. This stuff adds volume and satisfaction. Nuts are extremely calorie dense, which makes them way easier to overeat without realizing it. Avocados provide fat in a different way. They're rich in monosaturated fats and also contain fiber, which slows digestion and helps regulate appetite. That combination of fat and fiber helps stabilize blood sugar and increases satiety, meaning you feel satisfied with fewer calories. Avocados are also high in potassium and other micronutrients that support muscle function, hydration, and overall energy levels, especially when you're dieting. When fats come packaged with fiber and volume, like avocado, they're much easier to use intentionally instead of accidentally overeating. And once you understand that, this next fat makes a lot more sense. Yes, I am talking cheese. Flavor matters. If food tastes terrible, you're gonna quit. So this stuff is a go-to, but portion it out and move on. Flavor isn't just about enjoyment. It actually changes how your brain responds to eating. When food tastes good, your brain registers the meal as complete, which reduces the urge to keep searching for something else to eat. Research shows that diets feel harder and more restrictive when food lacks enjoyment and variety, even if calories are controlled. Food that tastes good lower mental friction, reduce decision fatigue, and make it way easier to stay consistent without feeling deprived. All right, I wanted to give you guys a little bonus. Protein, drinks, protein bars, things like that. Look, they're not a meal, but it's something that you're very quick on the go. just check out this aisle for sure. Okay, so I said 21 meals, but honestly, that's a safe number. Once you start swapping those proteins, carbs, and fats that I showed you, it turns into way more meals than you would even expect. And that was that huge shift for me. I just stopped thinking meal by meal by meal. And I just started thinking in options. And when you have options, you don't freak out and try to find just the perfect meal. You just adjust and keep moving forward. Let's ask AI how many variations we could actually make with these meals. When food is flexible, plans feel easier. And easier plans are the ones people actually stick to. Look, if you're wanting some guidance, structure, accountability, I have created the Fat to Jack program, something I made that has literally helped thousands of individuals get into the best shape of their lives. And people talk about it all the time, like what you get from grocery stores, like things I talk about here, like I really go in depth inside of the Fat to Jack program. And that's where you can communicate with me as well. So again, if you've been trialing and erring with this whole weight loss thing, link's gonna be in the description. I'll see you there. Love you guys. Oh, and don't forget, if you like this video, I want you to like, subscribe, comment, share. And if you do all those things, I will give you a smooch. Come here, I'll give you a smooch. Hey, if you like this video, check out the video to the right and make sure to subscribe. Why haven't you subscribed yet? Come on. Subscribe.